Mike, Wellness Coach here. Let's talk about masculinity and gender roles. So I think there's a lot of mistaken programming in the modern world, especially in here in the U.S. When it comes to equality, and a lot of it is really disempowering ideas of what equality is when it comes to genders. So we have this idea that, men and women should be the same and we should like the same things, and it's equal opportunity, so we behave the same way in sexual encounters, at the job, equal pay, and so yes, I want to say that men and women should be valued equally as human beings, and so we should have equal respect for each other, but that doesn't mean that we should behave the same way. And there's a reason for that, whether you look at it from the points of evolution or social programming or whatever path you want to take. But it's like a yin and yang, right? So there's a reason why masculine and feminine attract each other. If they were the same, there would be no attraction. I hope that makes sense. So, growing up, I really bought into the whole, chick flicks type scenario where I see the, guy, he acts like a total wuss, and at the end he gets the girl, and I actually believe that, well, that actually happens. And, knowing what I know now, it's like, that sounds totally fucking ridiculous. I mean, it's just a movie, but in real life, that shit never happens, or rarely ever happens. And, I was raised in a family with women, and I didn't have much of a father figure until later in life. So I had to figure out a lot of these things on my own. And I know a lot of other men who are in that same situation. So, it's a little bit overwhelming to learn how to be a man when you're don't have any positive role models. So what I want to say is that you can't fake being masculine. You can't fake confidence, right? So part of being masculine is really about being direct and owning who you are and being totally you. And so if you try to fake being who you are, women can smell that right away. I mean, you can ask some women that and they're going to tell you right away. I mean, they can figure that out in like 5 seconds. If you're trying to be somebody who you're not, it's gonna leak through. And this is the reason why these pickup lines and all these kind of routines and tricks don't work. You might fool somebody for a little while, but eventually, if it's not you, it's going to shine through. And so the only way to really get it is to really, really learn how to be comfortable with who you are. And another thing you hear a lot is women want a nice guy, and then I try to be nice, and she's not into me, and then you get friend zoned. You hear that a lot also, which is a whole nother topic, which maybe I'll make another video on. But basically, whether you're nice or not, a woman does not owe you anything just for being nice. I mean, think about if you were with a woman that you didn't like, you weren't attracted to, and she decided to do nice things for you, and she bought you stuff. I mean, would you feel obligated to be with her just because she was being nice? I mean, if you think about it, that makes no sense. And so, don't think that just by being nice, that a woman is obligated to do anything for you in return. And really, if you think about nice, the whole idea of nice, like for example, I like to treat women well, and I respect them, but I'm not nice. And I had to learn how to be not nice, because I was sort of raised in an environment where we're polite and we always please other people and we do what we can to get approval. And in the end, it's not going to work well for you to do that, which I can explain in future videos, but I work with a lot of clients who have issues with that as well. But the whole point is, you can be genuinely nice in the sense that you're treating people well, but you're not trying to do something to get something from somebody. Because anytime you do that, it's going to come off manipulative. And we don't want people to feel like, look, they're just doing something to get something from me. Whether it's sex, attention, whatever that is. So the bottom line is, you got to really own who you are and learn how to express what it is that you want, making no apologies. And if you don't know how to do that, then I suggest that you find some people that you know, whether it's coaching or friends who embody the qualities that you think you want to get more of, and observe and learn, and maybe get them to help you. And if you're a man who is not comfortable with women or used to communicating with women, then make it a point to become friends with more women. I mean, I can tell you for me, I have a lot of great friendships with many attractive women, and it doesn't matter if I'm attracted to them, if anything develops as far as sexual or relationship, because I genuinely enjoy being friends with them, and they understand that, and they can see that, because what a lot of guys do is they try to pretend I'm going to be friends with this girl, and then I'm going to act nice, and then eventually maybe something could develop, and it doesn't work. Most of the time it doesn't work. I mean, there are rare cases where it does work, but the point is, when you're coming from a position where you're not upfront and honest about who you are, and then later on, you sort of come in through the back door saying, oh, well, I really wanted this, and then if you don't want to give me this, then I don't want to be friends with you. And it comes off very disingenuous, because you didn't make your initial intentions clear. So it's important to really be clear about what you want and express it. All right? So there's a lot of other things I could say about it, but this is just something to start the conversation. So if you have anything you want to add or comment or questions, please leave it in a comment below, all right? Thanks for watching.